Welcome to a very serious guide to car modding. If you spent any time in the community, then you've definitely come across to car modding. And maybe it's your time to join in on the fun, so you just got your new tuner, muscle, saloon, exotic car thingy, and you're ready to browse some websites to find some sweet modifications. You've got all kinds of choices. You can find websites that specialize in an entire vehicle category, or if you've got a super popular ride, you can even find a website entirely dedicated to just your vehicle make. Just for the love of God, avoid universal websites that provide parts for every car in the world, because boy oh boy, we know how that one ends. You want a universal wing that requires drill-free mounting? We've talked about this, Johnny. Don't do it, dickhead! No matter what website you choose, there's something you'll always see peeking out of the corner of your eye. At first, you'll just brush it off, but should you answer to its call, it'll haunt your dreams. Two words that every clout chaser who makes poor decisions lives by: financing available. Affirm, Klarna, Sezzle, and so many more snakes in the pit. Don't do it, Johnny. Don't jump into that pit. That's how banks make you their slave. They lure you in with the false usage of the word affordable. Oh, buy now, pay later. You want it now, don't you? And they even start saying stuff like, maybe I do need to do it to build credit. No, Johnny, that's not the way. Just buy gas to build credit. The path to good credit isn't paved with thousands of dollars worth of car mods. But oh wow, Bladed, look at these rates. Maybe I can afford this mod after all. Just look at how low these monthly payments are. But then bam! You thought it was 10% APR, but it was 29% APR. That $1,000 mod just turned into $1,300, and let's be real, even with good credit score, they still rip you off with 10% APR. Let patience reel you in, Johnny. You don't need those Lambo doors on your fair lady. Don't do it, dickhead! And even when you found a website that carries everything you'll ever want for your car, make sure to consult website reviews from customers and forum members. It doesn't matter if a vendor carries everything, especially if they don't actually deliver everything properly, or give you competitive prices compared to others. And especially if they overuse a certain term, national backorder, then make sure to stay far, far away. Come close now, Johnny, and listen to my tale. I too was one of the many veterans who survived the Great War of national backorder. There were many cray spiders, many returns issued, many months of processing and order cancellations. But in the end, I survived. Unfortunately, many of my fallen brethren have died in the line of duty. Rumor has it that they've passed their build onto their children, in hopes the future generations can finally conquer national backorder. Little do they know, those rotary forged wheels at blowout prices are nothing more than a myth. They'll never arrive. Never. Real vendors don't rely on cheap tactics and fake blowout prices and constantly lying to their customers to delay returns. You must find those vendors, Johnny. There lies your salvation and your freedom from national backorder. Cray spiders can't hurt you anymore. They can't hurt you anymore. Bladed, I don't even know what cray spiders are. Don't worry, they can't hurt you anymore. Aside from researching vendors, make sure to research the product itself. Once upon a time, I made a video about things to know before modding, but the comment section was just filled with Fortnite dancing children who just said, oh, I don't need to care about these things, mod bruh, just mod. And the few actual car enthusiasts who did express genuine regret on the lack of research before modding, they appreciate that video. Oh, but that video does sound pointless. Can't I just resell a mod if I don't like it? Listen here, Johnny. While that may be true, you'd save more money if you just picked the exact one you wanted from the start instead of changing your mind later. If you aren't dealing with tire kickers on Craigslist, your other options are rather limited. And one way or another, you'll find yourself listing your full authentic carbon fiber chassis mount wing on Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace. Home to both blessed and cursed interactions. Actually, who am I kidding? It's all just cursed interactions. After all, no matter what you list, you'll always encounter Cheapskate Charlie. Actually, wait. In the off chance Critical is watching this video, I ought to use a different name. After all, thou shalt never say the sexiest name ever created in vain. Cheapskate Chump, alright? No one's gonna actually name their kid that, right? Alright, I think we're good. Okay, moving on. So Cheapskate Chump is always that jerk who for some reason takes the price of your listed item, reduces it by $10, divides it by 10, then multiplies it by 10% of the original value. AKA, he's just wasting your time because there's literally no chance of you or anyone with a brain letting go of their item to him. Oh, but if I didn't ask, how would I have known what you would have said? No matter how many times you ask, Cheapskate, no one will ever say yes. You're just wasting your own time and everyone else's. But in spite of Cheapskate Chump's existence, there exists one more person more annoying, no, more feared than Cheapskate Chump or even the devil himself. And her name is Karen. Even from miles away, we can still hear the siren sing her loathed phrase. If you don't need that item anymore, why don't you just give it away for free? And heaven forbid it's December, or she'll throw out her signature line, It's the holiday season. You should be in the mood for giving. My child would really appreciate it if you just gifted that item away for free to us, please. Karen, what in the actual hell do you need a carbon fiber wing for a Nissan Fairlady when you drive a broken down Pontiac Aztek? So hide your PlayStations, hide your smartphones, and hide your Velocitors because Karen's begging everyone out here. After all, why pay for something you could just pester someone into giving away for free, right? Right? Yeah, because that guilt trip is totally gonna work on a stranger. Oh, well, I was just thinking that you should give it away for free because you just don't need it anymore anyway. Are you really going to be that entitled, rude baddie who denies my kid a good Christmas? Alright, step aside, Johnny. Let Bladed handle this one. It's personal. Yeah, and that's why you should avoid buying mods you don't like. Remember, it's better to change your mind while the product still qualifies for a return. You'll save more hassle and receive more money as opposed to just trying to sell it to someone. Do note that some websites don't offer full refunds to open products, Vicrest, so it's still better to just avoid buying something you won't end up liking. And that concludes my super serial guide to modding, so how are you feeling, Johnny? I think I'm just gonna keep my car stock for a while. It's okay, we all start somewhere. You'll be ready when the time comes.
A few moments later.
And he's already gone and done a muffler delete with a Run Rich backfire tune like every other VQ boy. Alright, little Timmy, let's hope you turn out better. Oh god damn! If you enjoy super duper serial videos, make sure to watch my very serious guide to types of car doors. Speaking of car doors, guess what my next mod is? Yeah, I went there. Yep. Thanks for watching, Bladed out.